Hey, hello everyone. I'm back again. This next segment is called "Don't." If you have a flower and it doesn't bloom, don't change the flower. You need to change the flower's environment. I got that over time. I heard that several times, but it really resonated with me. Consider this. Consider yourself the flower. If you water it, if you put it in the right type of soil, if you have it under the sunlight the right amount of time in the sunlight, the right amount of time in darkness, that flower will bloom. The flower always starts out as a seed. That's the beginning. The seed would be uh, you as a baby. You just coming out, brand new. If you water that seed, you give it everything it needs to have: soil, sunlight, water, and you nurture that particular seed, it will end up blooming into a flower. But if you don't give it the necessary nutrients, or you leave sunlight out, or you leave the soil, then it won't bloom. So you have to change the environment with yourself. If you're not flourishing, if you're not becoming who you want to be, I say to you, change your environment, because you definitely can't change yourself. A lot of times we go through life thinking why I can't be successful, or why bad things are happening to me, or why certain friends or certain associates are not bringing anything to the table in terms mentally. You got to change your environment. The old saying my parents used to tell me, if you lie down with dogs, you come up with fleas. That's a true statement. But if you surround yourself around great people, somebody that can bring you up, or somebody that can add to you, or you can learn something from, it brings you up. My whole life, I'm a giver by nature. I like to do things for different people, or I like to see people flourish. My daughter says, when I'm playing video games with her, my daughter says, "Oh, you beat me. You're a hater, Dad." I tell her, I said, "I'm not hating. I'm making you better." Changing your environment is not easy, because you have expectations from outside sources, from people that don't necessarily think the way you think. But I say to you, do you want to be successful? Or do you want the people around you to be successful? Or do you want both? If you're the only one in your group that think the way you do, then I say to you, change your environment. But if you're in an environment where you have different people that want to excel, that want to be successful, I say stick around and find more people like them. There's a lot of people out here that don't want to see other people be successful more than you ever think. They'll smile in your face and talk behind your back, but you can't let that deter you for your ultimate goal. You have to sometimes, like the Bible says, Bible talks about when Jesus walked on water and he called one of his disciples. He said it was storming. He was walking on water. He called one of the disciples, "Hey, come to me." One of the disciples steps off. He was kind of scared, but he steps off. He started walking on water. He was coming to Jesus. As it was storming, the waves was going, he started to sink. He started about to drown. And then Jesus grabbed him and said, "Ye of little faith." What that means is the paradox into today's society. What that means is sometimes you have to step off. It's going to be painful to make a change. It's going to be painful to make that change. You can't worry about everything that's around you trying to distract you of your true destiny. See, the disciple, he was worried about the waves and the wind and the rain coming down, but he wasn't focused on Jesus, on the true goal. And that's what Jesus is trying to put out. Focus on the true goal. Focus on Jesus. You can't focus on everything that's around you or you'll sink. Just a food for thought today, guys. I have so much stuff on my head right now, but I'll talk to you in the next segment. Talk to you later.